Hello and welcome to Englishin. I'm Janerupp. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about something really tricky about word stress in American English. Now we have some pairs of words like indicate and indication that look very, very similar but have very different word stress. Now there's a very simple trick that we're going to talk through that's going to help you figure out where to place stress in these words and know what to watch out for to avoid some really common pitfalls. All right, so when we have a word like indicate, you can probably hear, or maybe you can't yet, but I'm going to point it out to you so that you can start listening for it. Maybe you can hear that my pitch is highest at the beginning of the word. Indicate. So I start off high and then my pitch drops lower. Indicate. I'm exaggerating it a little bit so you can hear that difference in pitch, starting from high and going to low. Now I'm going to produce the word a little bit more naturally. Indicate. Indicate. My pitch is still higher at the very beginning of the word, but I'm just minimizing that drop. So I have a very natural drop down to the second level of pitch. Indicate. Now, if I was really excited, then that pitch difference is going to be a little bit more pronounced. Indicate, indicate. But still, regardless, both of those examples have stress on the first syllable. Now, the main thing that we're listening for here, as far as stress, is we're listening for that difference in pitch. When we hear that difference in pitch, then we know what syllable is getting the most stress. All right, now we're going to take a look at the word indication. Can you hear how my pitch starts off at a lower level and then it rises and goes back down? Indication, indication. The main thing that we're listening for, again, is that difference in pitch. So that rise in pitch lets us know that that syllable was stressed. Now, keep in mind that we're talking about statements right now, and some questions that have this rise in pitch and then a drop. Now, if you were asking a yes/no question, the pitch would be different. We'll talk about that in a different video. Or you can go to englishin.com and you can start learning right away with the videos that we have there for you. But for right now, what I want you to focus on is the rise in pitch that you hear when we're talking about indicate. Okay, so that one has pitch high from the beginning and then drops lower, and then the rise in pitch and indication, pitch goes up partway through the word. Now, if those words are so similar, why do they have different stress? How do we know which syllable to stress in these words? Well, there is a simple answer. In the word indicate, we see that we have an ATE ending. When you see an ATE ending, we're going to stress the syllable 2 syllables before that ATE ending. So we have the ATE ending, and then we're going to count back 2. So if you don't know how to count syllables, it's really not complicated. Anybody can do it. All we're doing is we're counting out the beats in the word. So if we had a word like computer, we would have 3 beats. Computer, 3 beats. When we have the word indicate, we have 3 beats as well. Indicate, indicate. And then again, primary stress goes at the beginning, so that one's going to have a little bit more weight. You may hear that that syllable sounds a little bit, tiny bit longer, but the main thing that we're going to focus on is the pitch. Indicate. So higher pitch, lower pitch. So we're counting out the syllables, and when we have the word indicate, Kate is our last syllable, and then de is our middle syllable, and then in is our first syllable. So we have 3 syllables in the word. If ATE is at the end, then we're going to go 2 in front of that, and that's where we're going to put the stress. Indicate, indicate. So ATE ending, we're going to stress 2 before. Now, when we look at the word indication, we are going to use a different strategy. Well, slightly the same, But I think this one is a lot easier to remember and a lot easier to implement. When we have a word with a tion ending, we're simply going to stress the syllable right before. So tion, we're going to stress the syllable right before that ending. So we're going to say indication. So the syllable with K is going to get stressed. Indication. So again, when we have an ATE ending, we're going to stress 2 beats before that ending. If we have a TION ending, we're going to stress the syllable right before it. All right, now we have lots of other pairs of words like this that look very, very similar but have different stress. Another one is communicate and communication. Listen to that one again. Communicate. Communication. So again, with the ATE ending, we're going 2 syllables before. And then with the TION ending, we're going to stress the syllable right before that TION. If you want extra examples, please join us on Englishin.com. We have a self-study course that you can join there. We also have one-to-one tutoring if that's what you're into. If you want to practice on your own, that's great too. Go ahead and start making lists of words like this that you see have a very similar spelling but have different word endings. Write the ones with ATE, write the ones with TION, and see how the stress changes in each of those words. Remember to listen for pitch, remember to count those syllables, and remember to apply those spelling patterns. Best of luck and happy practicing. If you enjoyed this lesson and you feel like you learned something valuable about American English, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss a thing. We'll be posting regularly on this channel. We also have extensive content for you on Englishin.com. We have courses for both students and trainers, so we hope that you'll visit us there. Until next time, happy practicing.